And welcome back to the Long Dark, everybody. My name is Dexter. Let's see if we can survive. And now I'm on my way back from doing a loot run at Carter Hydro Dam. Carter Hydro Dam. And
I can use a drink.
Yeah, of course he's gonna need a drink. So I just rested at the man camp, and I think I woke up a little bit early. Yeah, more than a little bit, but it's not gonna do me a lot of good to continue resting here. I can probably make better use of my time. Of course, I'm not going to be able to read. I do have a lamp, but I don't really want to burn lamp oil on reading. I can probably think of better things that I can do. Do I have any extra? Not anything that I want to break down. Let's see if there's any crafting that I could do. Looks like probably not. I may just, well, let's check what the weather's like. Where's the door? Okay, let's see here. There we go. Kind of a waste of lamp oil, but yeah, of course I was standing right next to it. Let's turn this off. Yeah, and of course it's a blizzard. Well, it's not going to leave me with a lot of options. I really don't want to make this trip in a blizzard if I can help it. It's going to be a waste of a lot of things. So I'm going to have to figure out how to kill some time. And maybe the best option for me here is to just play a little bit of solitaire. I guess before I do anything, I need to fix my issue. This is a pretty low condition. This is probably my best. Orange soda. Okay, there we go. Got me a little bit of hydration. Yeah, I'm gonna need to kill probably like 2 hours, maybe 2-3 hours worth of time. Yeah, I don't have a lot of great options for this, guys, unfortunately. So yeah, not a very exciting way to start our day. But let's see, what's my... How do I get to the solitaire screen? Maybe Campcraft? Here we go. Pass the time. It's like just barely, like almost kind of a sunrise thing. I'm going to go for 2 hours. If nothing else, at least the blizzard should wear down. Should. Let's see. Of course. I am in like the least inspiring place to wait out a blizzard. Let's see if there's enough light that I can read. My books should be where here? Yeah, here's one. Actually, I was reading one of these. Was it this one? Oh, but sorry, guys. I realize here I need to do this, and that'll actually help me with my weight a little bit. And once we close out of that, let's go back. Let's finish reading about how to make fires. Because certainly that's going to make us actually better at making fires. There's kind of a bit of a fallacy there of believing that because you've read about something that somehow you're now good at it. Yeah, I'm going to leave that stuff for later. I'm almost overloaded as it is, so I'm going to have to make another trip over here to bring this stuff back. Okay. Well, that only took us a little bit of a delay, but the blizzard has wound down, and there's 2 things I'd like to take care of here if I can. One of these is actually getting up here, and I think it's on this hill, if I remember my orientation correctly. I think that's the one with the fire lookout. The actual fire lookout, not the one that I mistook for a fire lookout at one point in time, a couple of days ago on my way to Carter Hydro Dam. So let's try getting there. Let's see, I'm not overloaded yet, so I think I'm okay with this spraying thing, I think. Fingers crossed. I'm waiting for the yelp of pain at any time here. Yep, see, just like that. I think I'm just going to deal with it. Yeah, see, there's a tower up there of some kind. I just have to see what it is. And, you know, it's interesting that they built a tower there, but there's really very limited means of actually reaching that tower. There's no road, which you would expect. I mean, you almost wonder how they constructed this. Poured a foundation and everything, apparently, with no road actually going up there. Unlike the other one, where I guess that tower has been since knocked down or something like that. Oh, dead ending here. Well, this could be interesting. I'm probably going to get another sprain here if I keep doing this side healing thing. Yeah, and I really do not want to fall off of this rock. Yeah, crap. Let's see here. Can I actually get up there? I just want to get up on top of that. There we go. And I should be able to cut back. Yep. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm trying to analyze. How is it that someone's actually intended to get up there? I'm not going to be able to... Maybe I go around on this ledge, but I'm going to take a bunch more sprains just trying to get to that ledge. Let's go around this side. This is not looking a whole lot better. Maybe you're just supposed to go up the completely opposite face. I mean, I'm already here now, so I'm just going to keep going. And I've already invested some sprains into this regardless. Oh, shit. Yep, I just fell. That's what happened to me last time. What just happened there? I don't understand. This is... Guess this is so ambiguous. I just keep falling. Alright. Oh, wait. There's a guy. Wait, what is this? It's a plane. What in the world? This is crazy. Okay. So here's another frozen dead guy with an energy bar and a revolver cartridge and nothing else. Well, sorry guy, but I appreciate the energy bar. We'll have to think of a good name for him. Gerard. It doesn't look like there's any loot over there, so I'm not going to mess around with that mess.
Oh, that hurts. Can't feel my hands.
So can I can get inside of the plane. And here's another flare shell. There's not really anything else there. Maybe I have to get into the front seat. See if it'll let me get in the front. It will. Some gloves. I don't know that that's worth me taking. Wait, did I just... Sorry, guys. I guess I got out of the vehicle. I didn't intend to do that. I figured I'd pick up these gloves so long as I'm here.
I think I can use this.
All right. And there's no dashboard or anything like that. Yeah, okay. Well, this is new. I don't remember anything of this nature from when I played this game before. Now, granted, if you're new here, I've mentioned in a few of my prior videos that I played this, but it's been years since I've played this game. So I guess there is a nice road. You just have to go up the front side of this, I guess, from the railway from camp office. So, of course, I had to take the hard way because what else would I do? And I don't think I'm that worried about the hypothermia risk because if this is basically a straight shot, that'll at some point land me on this tower. I can probably get up there. Hopefully, if nothing else, I'll at least lay out my bedroll. It's pretty early in the morning yet. Should be able to survive this unless I run into an unexpected wolf or, I don't know. What else is the long dark going to throw at me? It's a fascinating place in the quiet apocalypse, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. Nice little bridge. Well, this is very picturesque. It is a nice little setting that they've created up here. It's different than over there. That's the fire tower that I remember from when I played this game. So they've now done a little bait and switch for us where there is a fire tower. It's just not where it used to be. I'm just going to see if there's anything up here worth looting. It looks like that's going to be a no. Going uphill on a sprained ankle is generally not going to be a pleasant experience, but I guess that's just how we're doing things. Is that like a little frozen pond? I guess it is. That's kind of cool. It almost looks like there's something in those weeds over there, but I think that's just the way that the rock is rendered. Am I really hung up on this little snowbank? All right. And the Canadian flag. Our home and frozen land. I don't think there's anything else around here. I'm not seeing any rose hips or anything like that. So I guess I need to make it all the way up these stairs. And I'm expecting a lot of verbal feedback from this guy. He's going to be very... Yep, there we go. Lots of grunts and moans. Come on, keep going.
Oh, that hurts.
You'll make it. Oh, yeah. I know, buddy. And we've done it. Okay. Just doing a loop around here once just to make sure I don't overlook anything.
I need to...
All right. Cool. And in here, we have... Well, I'm seeing some ammunition. A sewing kit, which we already have a bunch of those. Isn't this the one that I'm reading right now? I guess I can read it twice. So long as I have 2 books, I can read the same book twice. So we can take that. All right, let's see. A rifle cartridge. They're teasing me with these rifle cartridges and revolver ammunitions because they will not actually give me a firearm. See, it used to be, this is very similar to, it may be the exact one, I don't know for sure. If you look out this window where the old one used to be over there, it used to be a drop site for the rifle back in my day. I don't know if that's still true, and maybe I'm just not having luck with that on this run.
Damn,
they did leave some wood here for me. And a pot. I don't know that I don't necessarily need this cooking pot. I could probably, let's see, if I bring it with me, I would, take it to camp office, I guess? Or maybe take it into Forlorn, because I don't know that there's going to be a lot of... Wait a minute, hang on. Whoa. Okay, so I guess this isn't specifically it's not like a hunting weapon, it's a self-defense weapon, but that's certainly better
stuff to carry
than nothing. I'm going to leave this wood here. I guess the major question for me is what I'm going to do with that pot. All right. And there's nothing. Let's just duck under here and just make sure I'm not overlooking anything. Not overlooking anything there. Okay. Well, this is kind of a cool little hideout. I don't know how often I will come here because it's kind of... You have to go up a long ways to get here. And there's the man camp that's already at the bottom of the hill going that way. And if I am navigating properly, I think in the other direction, the camp office is not too far the other direction. So I don't know how often I'm likely to come here. So I think I'm going to take this pot, even though that's going to overload me. And then what do? If I rest, I probably do need to rest. I need to recover some condition. I need to warm up and get rid of these sprains. How long do you have to rest in order to get rid of a sprain? Let's figure this out. I've like sprained everything at this point. It's just hilarious. So 2 hours on this. 2 of 2. I wonder why we're doing this. 4 hours? Recovery time 4 of 4 hours? You twist your ankle and now suffering a sprain. Your mobility will be reduced until you treat it or it heals over time. Man, that is gonna... But everything's already sprained. I don't think I want to... I really don't want to make this return trip because the wolves are out now and I could even hear them howling when I was on my way up here. And I'm going to be overloaded. Actually, for that matter, let's go through here and look at what I've got, because some of this stuff is very redundant. I have found so many can openers now at this point. It's almost a shame to bring them with me. But I've got a lot of food. I could probably stash a little bit of this food here. You know, probably as I work my way through this game, I'll probably come back here at least one more point in time. Let's see what meds I can dump in here. Really, honestly, not a lot. I don't know that this is a place where I would leave antibiotics. I guess I could leave a bandage. Antiseptic. Yeah, that's kind of heavy. I could drop that. And that's probably good. And then let's stash a little bit of food. I guess over here by the fire, because that's probably where I would ultimately need it. Man, this is very low. Both of these are very low condition. How about the... Really don't want to leave Pinnacle Peaches. Well, this one's in really good condition. I'll drop one of these and one of the... Should I drop a soda? Oh, maybe one day I might be glad that I left this stuff here for myself. All right, and I do need to eat. And what do I have to eat? This is low enough condition now. I may as well eat this. Keeps forever. Well, your 25% condition determined that was a lie. All right. Oh, I almost felt like I got sick for a second, but I guess I didn't. And I need to rest for 4 hours, I think. So one of the things that I wanted to do, let's get through my sleep here so that I can clear my... Yes, okay. All of the... Well, before I just assume... wait, that's not what I need. I need here. I have a sprain risk, which is driven by, I think, my weight. Is there anything that I could drop? That weighs almost nothing. I guess it would be some more food or one of these things. I am carrying now that flare gun, which weighs... Oh, wait a minute. I did finish reading a book, didn't I? Is it this one? Nope, that is... maybe it's under fire because I already read it. I think this is the... Yep, it's this one. So that'll save me, yeah, half a kilo. And now I just need to drop a little bit of, I don't know, maybe some sticks. The sticks should get me back under the threshold. So I've got a little cache here for myself, which maybe one day I'll use. Most likely I won't. But at least I'm clear now. So I want to get down... Boy, that wasn't very good space planning, was it? A door. All right, there we go. Okay. Let's go down and look for that wolf that I shot once upon a time, that I think he has one of my arrows. And maybe that's even what these crows are. Oh, actually, no. Those crows are probably after that frozen dead guy who's on the side of the hill where the plane is. Man, these planes just fell right out of the sky. Okay, so... actually, let's just take the road. I don't want to be going off-road if I can... What are we... Oh, it's here. The bridge.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
No, you don't need to eat soon. Dude, you are so fine. It's crazy how in good of a shape you are compared to what you just went through. Spraining every freaking joint in your body. Alright, so I think that wolf, I shot him in this little valley right here. And I think he basically ran in this direction that I'm facing right now. So, I need to get down there and start looking for him, and hopefully I can find my arrow. That's really what I'm after. If I could harvest him, that's probably so much the better. But so long as the weather's good and I'm healthy, I at least ought to make an attempt. Oh, actually, I think I dropped out of there too early. Yeah, I'm going to be... I think this is like the little creek that takes me to that little... what is it? That hunting blind. Harvest these. I remember it makes some kind of a medicine. It's like your bandages or antiseptic or something along those lines. It's not costing me that much to carry. I don't think they weigh a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, I think that goes back to that hunting blind, and I don't need that. That's not important to me. Is that a rabbit? I guess it is. Let's go this way. Oh. I'm in a foot race with this rabbit. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting very disoriented here. Hang on. I side-hilled down here. Well, maybe this is where he ran. If nothing else, at least this gets me to camp office. That's strange. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit disoriented here as far as where that wolf would have actually ended up. Let me actually just run out here. I'll get on the high point of the railroad track. Is that just a flight of passing crows? No, there is something dead up there. But if the wolf ended up there, I am not going after it today. That's not enough of a priority for me to do that. It looks like there's something laying down over here. Nope, it is not. Is that a moose? Holy cow, guys. I did not know that a moose could spawn by the camp office. That is brand new for me. Man, that's like enough to make me want to switch my main base of operation back to camp. Well, okay, so I know where the moose is. The thing is, I have no way to hunt him right now without my arrow, so it's kind of a moot point. That's almost cheating to have him that close to a main base. You know, I could just shoot him and wait for him to die, and I would hardly have to pack him out at all. That's pretty cool. So I just need to get some arrows and figure out how I can start taking advantage of that. Now, there's a wolf right... I think that's a wolf. It walks like a wolf. So let's try going this way. Of course, I'm going to side hill it again. Need to get to a more agreeable slope. Whatever it's going to take. This is flat. Come on. So, did that wolf run? I'm still really disoriented as far... Wait a minute. I think this is it. I'm seeing something right here. Please have an arrow. That is the main thing that I care about. And of course it doesn't, or at least not that I can see. What time of day is it? It's like getting later in the afternoon, and this thing's going to be frozen. I don't know how much I can realistically butcher this thing, but... I do have a... Yes, there's a knife. And it is frozen solid. I need some guts. That's only 20-minute investment. What's this? This is an hour investment. Hour and 10 minutes. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't really need a lot of meat off of this guy. But let's do this. I am pretty near the camp office, so worst case scenario. I can just go to camp office and not... Did I take it? Okay, I guess it's good.
I need to drop something.
But the biggest loss of all, I don't really even care about that meat or anything else. The biggest loss of all is that I didn't get that arrow back. This game is playing hardball with me today, guys. So it's going to be a long wait trying to get these birch branch, or not branches, but sapling, I guess, to cure so I can get myself some arrows. Then we'll be in business. And I guess we're just going to do this run without firearms.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Just generally, probably at some point we find a firearm and maybe end up using one. I guess generally the way that I've always played this game, and maybe there's a different train of thought, but the way I've always played this game is that I've used firearms basically to get myself a bow, and then I used a bow because you can reuse arrows, for one, and for two, the bow weighs less, so it's kind of like almost a win-win. You know, you do have to be a little more crafty about your use of the bow. But otherwise, it just seems like you get more of a payoff by using the bow, so I tended to leave my firearms back in the base whenever I would. Wait, is that an animal? I'm seeing something way up there on the top of that hill. I think it's probably part of that log, so I'm not going to worry about it that much. But I do have some guts and stuff now, so I need to be careful about where I'm going and about my scent. Yep, and there's the wolves there, really letting me know that they have entered the game and will likely be playing a prominent role as I continue my adventure into the quiet apocalypse. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of crows. Oh, and there's even a deer up there. Boy, I'm gonna be ready to do some serious hunting whenever it is that I get this bow up and running. And I thought for sure, guys, that there were birch branches around. Oh, there's another wolf. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not really seeing any birch saplings at all, aside from that one that I found. Maybe that needs to be my next exploration. I think I'm down to... I'm thinking through the major places that I recall from Mystery Lake, the major locations. I think I've pretty much looted all of the major locations that there are, with the exception of if I ever at some point find a prepper cache, I might have a chance of finding some kind of a firearm. But aside from that, and you really can't count on that because My understanding from when I played this game is that that's pretty
Water.
randomized. I'm kind of down to this bow and arrow, and I just need to get back and start harvesting, or start curing my birch sapling that I've got. And maybe... See, this is also strange, because coming from Carter Hydrodam, I thought that there were some birch saplings that were also by Carter Hydrodam. Maybe I just had to explore around there a little bit more. The ones that I found were maple, so I've got, what I think, maybe not quite half a dozen. I think there was 4, maybe, maple saplings that are curing at Carter Hydrodam. So I will be able to make plenty of bows. There's a lot of crows. Oh, actually, I think there's that frozen dead guy over there that I looted already. That's probably what those crows are. Yeah, so probably what this is going to turn into is I'm going to need to start patrolling around and looking for birch. That's going to be my ticket out of here. And I do have a few arrowheads. I probably shouldn't do too much hunting with those arrowheads until I have a chance to get to probably Muskeg. I'm guessing would be my first adventure out of Mystery Lake. Ideally, you make that adventure with a rifle in order to fashion some arrowheads so that you can hunt with your bow and arrow. Doing that with just a bow and only a handful of arrows. Okay, I almost thought that was a moose for a second, but that's a deer. Yeah, there's like a whole herd of them up there that I'll be able to hunt here once I get that birch sapling cured. Yeah, I think basically this is going to turn into a search for birch. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know I could rhyme those words. And so we did it with only just a very few sprains, and right on time too. Although I do have half of my energy left, maybe I should stay up and do some cooking here, so long as I have some energy and some meat. Do some cooking. I need to start reading some books as well. Probably I should read the next fire starting book, since I found a second one of those, and that will increase my fire probabilities. I don't have a lot of incentive to read my firearms books, seeing as how there's what's the technical term for this? A paucity. There's a paucity of firearms in this game, at least so far. So, yeah, this is the rifle one, so let's drop that. This is the gunsmithing, so let's drop that. And I can store all of my ammunition, even though the ammunition doesn't weigh a whole heck of a lot in this game. I can drop that, and these two are the ones that I need to read. So, there's my books. Let's unpack my first aid stuff, since I can see that pretty clearly. Here we go. Stem. Okay. Okay. And what am I storing? I think this is my food. Yep, this is food. So let's move. Oh, I can hang on to that. That hardly weighs anything at all. And I'll be cooking these, so and they also don't weigh much, so I'll unload those. 3%? That's because it was laying out there frozen, I guess. I think if I cook that, it adds condition. You guys are going to have to either remind me of that, or maybe I'm just going to test it out here. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. I can test that out. Let's get rid of this book so I can. What's in here? Nothing. Where's my crafting stuff? Oh, this is just my general tool items. So let's get rid of that. I can get rid of a bunch of these flares. I'm gonna run that back over to camp office at some point. And honestly, I can get rid of my ammo because I have no firearms. Get rid of these guys and this. Yeah. We'll be traveling a lot more efficiently here. And now I just have one piece of cedar.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah. Let's see if we can, yeah, let's start a fire. And a book. I don't want to use, yeah, cattail head, maybe. Is that all I've got? I guess so. Well, let's start a fire. And I don't have any torches. I guess I should probably make myself a torch. It just occurred to me I haven't really used torches very much this game, and I think that's kind of an oversight on my part. So far I've been lucky, and it looks like I've lucked out on this one too. Add fuel. Add fuel. I do have a bunch of sticks, but how long is it going to take me to cook this guy? 55, okay. And then let's do some... There's like a constant thing of redoing... Oh, I'm going to need... Yeah, I need more logs or something. I do have one more piece of... where is it? Here, cedar. Is that going to work? Add fuel. That would get me up to... How long? Roughly an hour. Add fuel. Yeah, okay, cool. That should be plenty. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot more cooking than that right now. Actually, I can even drop these sticks. I need my whole collection of sticks. I've got a bunch of matches I need to unload. All right. This place is starting to feel like home, guys. I successfully ran around, did some looting. Successful with the looting. We're glad about that. What can I do in the meantime? Losing condition, but it's not really that bad. I guess I could unload my matches. I think I'm putting them right here. Let's drop these guys. Probably drop at least most of my wood matches. I don't need to carry this many matches, even though they don't really weigh that much, but I just don't need them. And at some point I'll have to put them back up here on the bench with all the rest of my fire stuff. I do need to make the snares. Or traps, whatever we call those guys. Snare. I need to reclaim... Oh, I need to cure the guts. Okay. Well, let's get our curing going. And let's move over here a little bit and drop my wolf hide. And is that all that I need to cure? I think so. Oh, of course this sapling. Let's put him, I guess, over here. Alright, well, what else can I do? Is there anything that I can't... I could make some hooks. I think I already have a few at camp office. This is... I guess this is everything, and they're telling me that this is all I can craft is just those two things. I'm just going to be sitting here waiting for stuff to cure. Alright. I have never used a fishing lure before. I'm not really sure what I need that for. 17 minutes until that guy's ready. And 23 minutes until that's melted. Yeah, just stay awake a little bit longer, dude. Actually, you're not even tired at all. You're totally overplaying this. So, I guess I don't really craft with these. I guess I just need to cook them. Improvised hand wraps. Improvised head wrap. Old man beard wound dressing. Cool. Let's do that. We can do that in the dark while we wait for our wolf meat. Alright. 53%. Yep, so it does add... Actually, before I do this, let's... This will cook. Yep, okay, let's get some more water going. That should be enough time. Yep. Okay, let's eat our first batch of wolf meat. Not bad. Goes down real smooth. And I guess we're going to top that off with some water. Cool. And now let me just make sure... 52 minutes, 24 minutes until melted, so probably another, what, half hour? So that's like 50-something minutes. 59. Okay, cool. We should be set. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay warm, stay sharp, and I will see you next time in the long dark.